Hello, the Gentleman Gamer here, and today I'm playing EVE Online on the test server. And I logged in today to check out some new models TCP put out for us to take a look at and test on the test server, and it is the Rupture. Now we saw this, I think, as some early concepts at FanFest. Not sure it was last FanFest or last year's FanFest, one of the two, but they have it on the test server now. And they kept pretty true to the original model, similar to the Vexor. The shape is pretty much very similar. People are saying it looks like a nail gun now. It always looked like a nail gun. I'm pretty sure it was a Brave CEO that pointed out to me that it looked like a nail gun before. Now it looks more like a nail gun. He even has that like little opening here where you'd press onto like the wood or whatever material you're nailing, like this flat part, and it looks exactly like a nail gun now. But I think overall it looks cooler, little details, and I like how true they kept with the original. I was about to say Vexor, original Rupture, but it's adding details to it, and it looks pretty cool. I'm really digging it. I even added the turrets onto the fit here so we can see them come in and out. Is there 6 on here? It's like empty spaces here. No. Okay. Maybe it's for the Tech 2 versions. I haven't actually paid attention to that. But let's take this for a warp and we'll check out the animation. And we'll go to the next site. Alright, let's see here. Alright, very cool. All the thrusters are going off. All these close. All the turrets hide up. Is that it? Or does this bottom part go up down too? We'll see on land. We'll see if that also moves. Let's take a look. Alright, let's take a look at this. Come on. Those open. That's all I'm seeing. I think that must be it. Okay. Alright, I guess way less dramatic than the other ones that we've looked at. Even the Vexor had a bit more movement as well. But we'll take a look at the Tech 2, which is the Munin next. Let's see, we'll jump into this one. Alright, the Munin looks way different. I think I like this the most out of all of them. I'm really digging this like, I'm not sure what this is, but it looks really cool. It still has the nail gunny feel, but this kind of looks like a plasma pistol. That's what it kind of looks like, which is, I guess, would be an upgrade to the nail gun. But it looks really cool. They added some of the bit more fins, the solar panel stuff. Obviously, you still have the turrets on the same side, but one more is taken up here. Let's see. All right, so maybe the broadsword has 6. I don't know. Which is the last one we'll take a look at. But I think this looks really, really cool. And I do have a Munin I use for like high-tech exploration. I use once in a while, once in the mood, to use artillery. And it's gonna be fun to use it because it looks really, really interesting. So let's take this for a warp, and we'll see how the warp animation's like, which I'm assuming will be different. There's more parts in this, and hopefully a bit more dramatic than the other one. Let's see. Guns go in. Cool. That turns blue? That turns blue. That's interesting. That looks pretty cool. Wow, okay. I'm digging this model the most. I'm really liking the Munin model. Is there anything I missed? These pop open, this turn back to red. And that's it. But that looks, I love this feature. I love that feature. It looks so cool. It looks like a plasma pistol. I'm really digging it. So super awesome. I'm loving the Munin. Probably my favorite. But let's take a look at the broadsword, and we'll see if it can beat it or not. All right. Now the guy with the broadsword is a little different than the Rupture and the Munin. I'm really digging the variation they did, like the front end here. All the ones have different parts up front here. Even though the base hull is the same, they really seem to go out of their way to make these different. So you can tell here it's a kind of like the Rupture, but it's closed off, and it has, again, some like weird energy effects in front. I'm not sure what they're used for. I know the Browser is an interdictor, a heavy interdictor, so that does the warp disruption bubble around it. But again, it looks really, really cool, and I'm digging the energy effects. That's really interesting. I think it's a really cool way of different. Well, I can't figure that word, but making the various models using the same hull, but in the various different applications of the model, and make them look completely different. And that looks really, really cool. Still like the Mutant better though, but I'm really digging these effects. So let's go. Where should we warp? Let's warp. Let's warp to this station. 100 off. And we'll take a look at the warp effect, warp animation. I'm kind of curious what moves on this, because last time on the Mutant, their energy effect turned blue. The turrets go in. Oh, this whole thing retracts. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. Again, not like super dramatic, but it does look cool. So a bit more movement than the Mutant or the Rupture, but I still think I like the Mutant the best. I love that plasma pistol feel to it. Let's watch it on land. Alright. That's cool. That's awesome. And the thing turns back on again. Oh, I'm digging the energy effects. I wish they had this on more ships. It looks really, really cool. Oh man, that's awesome. Alright. So that is all 3 models. Well, actually, when I think about it now, they redid 4 models, because there's also a Alliance tournament ship as well. They're not seated on the test server, but we can take a look in the preview. Let's go on the market real quick. So we'll take a look at that one as well. Okay, where are you? Would it be heavy assault cruisers? Yeah, the Mimir. Mimir. Let's take a this. Alright, so it's basically a very similar hull to the Mutant, which is cool. It has that cool energy effect that changes in warp. And they added some fins, and the skin is different. But it's cool. They actually took the time to make it slightly different for the few people who actually own this thing. But it does look really cool. The Mimir hull is probably my favorite out of the 3. And it's going to be fun taking this out in TQ. As soon as it's TQ, I'm going for exploration run with it. It's going to look so awesome. But that is the video, guys. Thanks for watching. There's a lot of stuff they put on the test server the last few days. So I'm going to try to make a video on the agency as well. That's like, I'm assuming that's a new event that's coming up, I think in July. And they also have the exoplanets for planet discovery. I was trying to actually do the tutorial today, but it seemed a little bit bugged out. So I'm going to wait and see if they fixed it, and go through the tutorial and just try one on the test server real quick. 'Cause I know they added a bunch of skins as some of the rewards. I think the broadsword has it too. Yes. Here we go here. And it's like this orangey blue skin, and I think every ship has one. And the rewards for the exoplanet, well, one of the rewards anyway. But hopefully I'll get those done as well. But again, this is the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, of course, leave a like. If you like the content, of course, subscribe. And fly safe and fly brave.